And thanks for joining us again as the fourth quarter of play is set to get rolling. It's been a close battle to this point. Here's Bradley. We've got Isaiah Thomas. David Lee is out there with Jared Sullinger. Then there's Avery Bradley. And it's Crowder in at the 3. That's the Boston 5. Here's Bradley. Buries the long-range jumper. Bradley's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for Boston. The Hawks trail by 5. He kicks it to Millsap. Now the pass to the Cobra. Thomas is there. The Cobra passes to Corver. Millsap. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Boston leading by 5. Sullinger with a screen for Brent. Puts the lead pass in front of him. Sullinger, no good.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Outside Corver. Pass to the Cobra. There's the triple. Cephalosha. 4 on the shot clock. And he sinks the shot coming off the strong pick.
And that's why it's so important to really be a good screening team. You get a lot of open looks from it.
Bradley dishes to Lee. Shot, high post. Rebounded by Cephalosha. Kicks it out to Bradley. Now the feed to Thomas. Lee sets a screen for Thomas. It's Bradley on the wing. Right side Bradley. Thomas dishes it to Sullinger. That one goes. And the Celtics lead by 5.
Really nice dime drop in there. Playmaking ability is exactly what you get from Isaiah Thomas.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Yes, guys, Mike Budenholzer had some words for his team. He gave his guys the green light to keep firing from downtown, telling them, listen, I like the work you're doing out there. Keep finding those gaps on the perimeter. They're giving us open shots.
Lays it in off the breakaways. Now it's a 7-point Celtic lead. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Boston.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
Yeah, and also the way they've been able to generate points off of the turnovers that they forced tonight has also helped.
It's tipped and stolen by Thomas. Feeds it to Crowder. Back to Thomas. Outside Bradley. That 3 off the mark. It's stolen by Sullinger. Lee kicks to Sullinger. Nice ball movement by Boston. Here's Thomas. And the shot is good. Thomas got 11 in the second half.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
Just no resistance on the interior.
So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. Last season, Atlanta showed just how much fun a team can have playing team basketball, a complete team effort. We use that word a lot. You don't see it much in the NBA, but boy, they epitomized it, Clark.
Yeah, they sure did. Refreshing to see a team do that well collectively without a real superstar. Just a solid group that understood their roles and played them perfect.
And the first one at the line is good.
And, folks, it's not like the Hawks didn't have talent. I mean, they did have 4 All-Stars last year. None of them voted in, however.
Both free throws good from the Cobra.
You know, what shows you just how team-oriented the Hawks were last season was this stat. They never had anybody score more than 30 points for them in the game all season. Millsap had 30 points once early in the year, and that was the high mark for the team.
And Thomas, here we go. Sullinger. Kicks to Crowder. Launches it. Rebounded by Corver. The Hawks trail by 7. Here's the Cobra. And he finishes nicely on the layup. The Cobra's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And tired legs affect you at the defensive end first, and that's what we're seeing here.
You called it, Greg. As much offense as we saw early, we're seeing even more of it here late.
Now, here's Thomas. Double team on Thomas. Crowder kicks to Bradley. Buries it from three-point range. And the Celtics lead by 8.
You know, he was a non-factor in that first half, but now he's making up for lost time.
Kept alive. And the basket by Horford.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
Bradley against Korver. It's off his leg. And the ref's whistling a kick ball. It's stolen by Korver.
The second half, they haven't taken care of the basketball. Simply put, more turnovers now that could hurt them later.
He feeds it to Cephalosha. No good on the three. Boston leading by 6. Now the dish to Thomas. Atlanta with the rebound. Millsap's got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. Passes it to Cephalosha. Here's the Cobra. He dishes it to Korver. The pass to the Cobra. He kicks it to Cephalosha. Shot no good. So the Celtics will take it the other way. They've led by as much as 10. And there's the rejection. Here's the Cobra. Sullinger defending. It's stolen by Bradley. Millsap with the double team. Here's Lee, and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. One thing about David Lee, he's a proven scorer and rebounder. Clark, health, though, has been a concern.
It has been very durable early in his career, Kevin, but of late we've seen hamstring issues, back issues, and torn hip flexors, and that's taken a toll on him for sure.
And guys, for David Lee, when healthy, he can absolutely fill it up. I mean, he's a terrific offensive player, can score over both shoulders, a really solid passer, and of course, a volume rebounder.
And he makes the first, but misses the second.
And David Lee reworking to improve his mid-range jumper going into last season. When he's hitting that shot, guys, he's almost impossible to defend. And it was the screen there, guys, that freed him up as he ran his man into it.
And then it was all acceleration, GA, to the bucket right after that.
Almost a backboard breaker.
Here is Thomas after the basket by Atlanta. Sullinger with a screen for Thomas. Pass to Crowder. A 3. Paul Millsap with the rebound.
Well, if this game comes down to the rebounding battle, they'll be the ones coming out on top.
They've had a strong game on that front, Clark, no doubt about it.
Now here's Korver. Hawks passing it around. Cephalosha's shot is good.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Korver against Bradley. Back to Lee. And that one's good. The Hawks trail by 4. Here's the Cobra. Back to Millsap. No good. Good D by Lee.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
Lee sets a screen for Thomas. It's stolen by Korver. Crops in the breakaway layup.
And that steal paid instant dividend.
No wasted time or motion getting out on that fast break.
Now, here's Thomas. Lee sets a screen for Thomas. The finger roll finish at the bucket. Thomas got 13 points here in the second half alone. So it's Atlanta now, trailing by 4. Here's the Cobra. He's guarded by Thomas. Cephalosha passes to the Cobra. There's the feed to Korver. Shot clock at 6. Great look, but off the mark. Celtics leading by 4. Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession. And this is what the schedule looks like for the Boston Celtics. And after this one, they're home against Minnesota. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. Atlanta's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. The Cobra passes to Horford. From the right block, the shot is good. Horford's got 6 in the quarter. For Boston, they've gone through the 4th quarter shooting 50%, 7 of 14. Thomas dishes to Bradley. That's good, and it's Thomas picking up the assist. Thomas got assist number 11 for him here tonight. Pass to the Cobra. Dishes it to Horford. Cephalosha up top. He passes it to Corbin. No good from outside.
And so much for repeating the three-point barrage he put on in the first half. Nothing here in the second.
Back to Thomas. Double team on Thomas. Crowder feeds it to Sullinger. Thomas guarded by Korver. 5 on the clock. Thomas, no luck.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over
the Cobra. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here. Atlanta calls timeout. Nice game. Great performance by Isaiah Thomas.
He's on fire. And they needed to put their heads together to figure out how to get the ball out of his hand.
On defense, Boston, they've led by as much as 10. And he gets the bucket.
And another thing about his game that's really noticeable is how well he handles defensive pressure when he's getting his shot off. He's a very composed shooter.
Cephalosha with the steal. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
And Kevin, maybe the play of the game right there.
A tremendous instincts grade to come up with a steal and then attack the basket.
Game changer right there, guys. An unbelievable play to make it this stage of a really tight ball game.
And Boston has possession after the basket by Atlanta. Bradley against Korver. Charity stripe shot. It's rebounded by Paul Millsap. Millsap's got his 16th rebound on the night. Horford with a screen on Thomas. Passes to the Cobra. Kicks it to Horford. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Good game for Horford. 12 points and a pair of blocks to go along with those.
And he's been standing tall when they've needed it.
First one drops, and that gives them the lead. Second one is good. Both at the line. It's a 2-point ball game.
They're doing a better job of working themselves to the line. Second half.
This is how you do it. That's exactly how you do it. Defender pressing up on you, you press right back.
.153 left in the 4th quarter. Bradley with the ball. He feeds it to Thomas. Double team on Thomas. Bradley. Boston again missing. And here's Korver. The pass to the Cobra. The dish to Cephalosha. Six to shoot. To the inside. Here's the Cobra. It's rolled in by Thomas. Thomas got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Goes up with a double team. The bounds. Atlanta takes possession. 2:07 left in the fourth. Pass to the Kobe. He dishes it to Millsap. Puts up the baby hook. It falls.
They're in the position they're in right now, thanks in no small part to the show that he's putting on in this period.
Now Crowder. Back to Bradley. Out to Lee. Pocket two. They need this one. Shot. No good. Good work defensively by Millsap. And they go to the intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Those foul shots put them that much more in the driver's seat.
Here's Bradley.
No time to spare. They need a bucket.
Without question. Again, maybe a steal or a foul to get the clock stopped as well.
And now we've got the intentional foul. He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really want. He's got one more, though. So he comes up empty at the line. Mark, one thing we've seen from these guys is excellent ball movement.
And you love to see that, Kevin. I mean, I love watching unselfish play, and I know Greg enjoys that too.
No doubt about it. It's fun to watch the way they're operating as a team right now. They are all in sync.
They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Do it. It's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they got to try to manage it.
Gets the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 5-point game.
And that's exactly how you close a game out. Those free throws will bury them for sure.
Seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Thomas outside. Shot is off. And so the Hawks take the win. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching as Jordan presents the player of the game, the Cobra.
Dynamic duo.
You guys were rolling tonight, and you really seemed to be feeling it with your shot. How much of a factor did that play in the win?
Oh, it's nice to get on a little bit of a roll, and even nicer when we end up winning the game. I just kept getting open, and the guys were getting me the ball at the right time. So yeah, I guess my performance was a factor in the win, but the team as a whole made it happen as part of executing our offense the way it's supposed to be run. It definitely wasn't just me, definitely.